Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are all having a great day so far. Today I'm going to be playing with a couple of palettes from Star Wars and Colourpop's collaboration. Particularly, that's going to be the Mandalorian palette and the Child palette. This is what the Child palette looks like. There is a mirror that is inside of it. These are the colors that are inside of the palette. So there are a ton of greens. There's a white shade on top, there's silver, and a couple of brown shades as well as a gold. It is quite similar to the Mandalorian palette. However, there are more of a focus on like silvers and gunmetal shades, and a couple pops of brown are in there as well. But I definitely know I wanted to play with the clan of two. And anyways, we're gonna dip into both palettes. To start off, I'm gonna be dipping into this brown shade here. With the same fluffy brush, I'm going to be dipping right into Navarro Sand, and I'm going to be using that in my crease area as well as the outer edge of the eye. And I'm kind of flicking it upward. Again, I'm going to be taking Navarro Sand with a flat liner brush and going underneath my lower lash line with it as well. With a small crease brush, I'm going to be dipping into Float Your Crib, and I'm just going to take that into the crease area. I'm kind of just giving it a little flick at the end to kind of like wing it out a little bit. I'm going to take Float Your Crib also down the bottom lash line as well. Now I'm going to take Clan of Two with my finger, and I'm just going to pop it on the outer edge of my eyeshadow. I'm going to buff that out. I'm also taking Float Your Crib a little bit higher. That way it'll show a little bit more. Now I'm going to take a flat angled brush and dip into Clan of Two, and I'm going to put that into the bottom lash line to create some cohesion. Alright you guys, so this is what it looks like, and now I'm going to pop in some concealer on my lid. And for this part, I'm just going to take a little brush like this, and I'm going to blend this out a little bit. Tap out a little bit of that concealer just because I don't really want like a harsh edge. And now I'm going to pop in this color right here, which is Precious Cargo, and I'm going to use my fingers and I'm going to pop that on my lid. I'm going to dip right back into Clan of Two and just deepen up the outer edge a little bit. I'm also going to take my finger and run Clan of Two on the bottom lash line. I'm going to go back into the Mandalorian palette and dip back into Navarro Sand to deepen up the orangish brown shade. Alright you guys, so now I'm going to be dipping into Right Hand Mando, which is in the Child palette. I'm going to pop it right in the center of the lid just to give the eyeshadow a little bit of a pop. Taking a liner brush, I'm going to dip into the Force in the Child palette, and I'm just going to create a little bit of like a sparkly liner with this, and I'm gonna pop that like right above, kind of between like the bluish color and Navarro Sand shade. Alright guys, I'm gonna stop with the eyeshadow at this point. I really like how it looks and I keep wanting to add more and more and more just because it's so much fun and I love playing with makeup, but I feel like I'm pretty happy with the way it looks and I don't really want to ruin it. I feel like the eyeshadow itself kind of reminds me of Grogu's ears a little bit and I think it's really cute. So with that said, I'm going to throw on some liquid liner. This one is by NYX. It's the Epic Ink Liner. I'm going to take like a black pencil liner on the outer edge. But I really like how this looks. It reminds me of Grogu's ears. I think it's so cute. I'm going to pop off screen, guys, and just throw on some lashes and I'll be right back and we will complete the look. Alright you guys, I'm back, and to be more akin with the look, I wanted to throw on a gray toned, like a mauve-y lip color, so I'm using Pat McGrath in the shade Madame Grayish 424. I typically don't ever wear lipstick shades like this because I feel like I get really washed out, but with the green and like with the Star Wars theme, you know, everything is kind of like more toned down. This is what the eyeshadow looks like. I really hope you guys like it. I think it's so much fun and I feel like it's kind of giving me Poison Ivy kind of vibes too. So I really had so much fun creating this look with these two eyeshadow palettes, and again, I really love the way that this looks. I love that little gold liner. I love like the sheen from it as well. I think it's so pretty and I really enjoy the pop of yellow. I feel like that gives it so much more character. There are two shades in these palettes that kind of stand out to me, so I wanted to do a finger swatch for you guys on them. So that is Precious Cargo, which is this shade right here. And I'm also going to show you guys this Clan of Two shade. So there we go. So that's what this looks like in my eyes right now on camera. But if you actually notice, there is a shift to it. So I'm going to show you guys on my hand. So it has like a brown shift to it. It is actually one of the cooler shades within the two palettes. There is one that also has a duochrome shift in the Child Palette as well, but it's not as intense as that one. And that is the shade right here. It's Precious Cargo. It's a really pretty color, but the shift isn't near as pretty as that other shade. I'm gonna swatch it for you guys right here next to that shade. But this one also has a duochrome shift, so it shows up as silver, but it has like a yellow shift to it as well. I really enjoy it because, you know, you can't really notice it that much, but when the light hits it just right, it kind of just turns to like this yellowy shade, and I think it's so cool. It's so pretty. But yeah, those are some of the standout shades within those two palettes. But yeah, all in all, I feel like these eyeshadow palettes, although they are of the same color story, they are very different. So you do have, again, this shade right here, which is Clan of Two. That's what I have on the greenish area that you see there. It is more of like a burgundy and bluish type of shade. I just wanted to layer it with the Float Your Crib shade because it kind of lends that glossy sheen and more depth and definition to the eyeshadow. So in certain reflex in person, like you can kind of see like that it's not just like a green tone. It has like a reflective burgundy, which I think is really cool, but it's not really showing up on camera, I don't think. Kind of does, but it's just the way that it shifts. it's kind of hard to detect on camera. This one here is the Grogu, the Child Palette. This one here is the Mandalorian Palette, and this is the Darth Vader palette. If I had to pick which was my favorite, I would have to say it would either be one of these two palettes. I really do like the Force in that palette there. I love Clan of Two in this palette, and I love Death Star, Dark Side, I'm the Master in this color, or in this shade. Palette. So yeah, if you guys have not seen my video on the Darth Vader palette, I will be sure to link it in the description box so you can go ahead and check that out. I did create a really fun look with that as well. A little bit out of the ordinary, at least I think, but yeah. That is it from me today, guys. I do hope you guys enjoy this video, and if that's the case, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I also ring that bell for notifications, that way you don't miss out on my future posts. I do hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.